increased, or it's not going to be that as tough or complicated it was before. So now machines are involved there and it has been quite you can say economical, easy or precise. There are any reasons for that, right? This was a few, we are trying to take you through the industry. There are other projects we have done before. Project was there for TDPS. The company is in Davos right here. It's for synchronous machine, I think, and we are doing for a rotor, stator and rotor. So the plates were there and we have a rotor rod was there, right? The plate has to be inserted in the rod and again the winding is in the later taken care by the company. The dia of the rod, I don't remember exactly, let's say it was somewhere 30. The dia is 30 centimeter, 30 to 40. The gap, it was a closed, we have a gap in the sheet. It was only 0.5 mm difference. You understood? There is a rod-like structure. We have to insert a sheet, round sheet, and only 0.5 mm, max to max 1 mm. 1 mm is a more, 0.5 mm difference. To keep the sheet here, it won't go down. It will get stuck somewhere. Again, you have to push it from this side, push it from this side, move it, and take it to the down. It was around some 7 feet or 8 feet. Now what happened, before, to fill the hole with the sheet, they were taking around with 4 manpower. 4 manpower means they skilled workers, somewhere 2 or 3 days. And same with the robot, it was around 6 or 8 hours. Because the machine has been programmed and go and with a gripper it lifts, with the exact coordinate it goes and keep it up. Understood, right? So that is what the advantage for them. Now the production for them has increased. But it is like around 4 times the time consumption has been reduced. And they were one of the machines and supplier to the eastern countries. You can check it on website, TDPS, so you'll find it. And we have a guy over there working from training, we have employed there, and TDP Technologies. There are a number of companies from training, they have reached back to the hot place into other companies. This is about a training.
Pick and place, machine tending, deburring, everything. Okay. Coming to Fanuc robot, we are performing here spot welding. Okay. What is the device name called?
Teach pendant.
Teach pendant. Okay. So what are the major parts in teach pendant here? So can you see 2 buttons which is present here? That is called dead man switch. Dead man switch. This is used for safety purpose. If I am not pressing this, I can't operate my robot. Manual mode. Okay. So now I am going to jog my robot. What is the meaning of jogging in robotic system? Movements. Okay. So how to jog? So first I want to clear some fault here. Now I cleared my fault. Now you can see the axis movement. Okay. So these are the axis keys. As you said, it's a 6 axis. So all the motors having the clockwise, anti-clockwise, right?
Yes, sir.
Minus plus, minus plus. So J1, J2, J3, J4, J5, J6. Now we can see the individual movements. I will show in joint coordinates. We can see the J1 first, down one. Can you see the first axis, first row motor? See the base. Okay. Now second motor, J2. You can see the second axis. Is it visible for everyone? Back side. Now J3. First three joints we will call as the major axis, last three we will call as the minor axis. Okay. Now J4. J5. Last is the J6, our MDF center. Okay. Is this any doubt? So like this, so can you see the B pillar bits? So this is the car side body. Okay, this will call as a BIW, body in white. Before going for the painting section, will tell us the body in white. So this is the B pillar, the second or center one. Okay, this is a small car model, so only the 3 pillars was available. So going for XUV models like DK models and all, we are having the 4 pillars. So it's just 2 pillars. Means 3, A, B, C. This center one, B pillar. A pillar, B pillar, C pillar. So we are kept here for training purpose, B pillar. Okay. So why we are going for spot welding, any idea? To join these two, we are preferring the spot welding. What is the reason behind that? Instead of the 2 metals, we can go for only 1 metal, right? We can avoid the spot welding, not require robots. But why are you preferring this? Why are you preferring the robots?
It affects on one particular area. It doesn't spread.
It's accurate. No, instead of 2 metals, I can go for only 1 metal. As what is running condition, it will go as a green color. If any problem comes, it will go as a red color. Alarm sound. Okay. Next. So control is right. What is the why we require controller? What is the reason? Why we need that bottom? That big box. Operating cable. Yes, try. One need to change the operators or what is the purpose? Why we need the driver? Take the decision. Brake should work on 100% brake control, full automation. The controller is the main part to decide our end effector operator. Okay, when the robot should start, how much torque should run, how much speed should run, the controller will tell. What are the parts available in the controller? What are the major parts available in the controller? One processor will be there. Next. Here, what motor we using? All the places. AC, DC, secondary. What kind of motor? Servo motor. This is servo motor also, sir? Yes or no, everyone? Yes, servo motor. Why servo motor? Why not any other motor? Why we are going for servo motor? Why not any other motor? Step angle is possible in stepper motor also, right? But why we are going servo motor particularly? Speed means we go for DC motor, very high speed. So, did you hear about the feedback? How you are telling us accuracy, precision and all, how it is happening? Just like that you can tell us accuracy, precision, right? How it is happening? Now I am telling you to walk 100 meters. You are walking. Okay. Whether you reach the 100 meters or not, I want to see. Then only I can tell it's accurate or not. Just I can go to right place. 100 meters, it's not accurate. I want to ensure that. So that is called feedback. So here they are using the encoders. All the motors are using the encoders. Because of the encoder only they are getting the feedback. So that they are achieving the accuracy, so that they are achieving the precision. Is that clear? What is the, how many axes this robot? 6 axes. After add on this 2, it's 7 axes. Okay. So what is the switch name? Backside? Deadman switch. Okay. See, if I am not pressing, I can operate. It will not move. If I am not pressing this, my my servo motor will not get enabled. It will not move. It's for safety purpose. Okay. I want to hold on this. After clearing my fault, I'll hold the shift button, dead man, shift, plus my jogging. If I'm releasing, I'm jogging, it will not go. It will not go. Okay, this is for safety purpose.
So error is
Yeah, you can see the error here. Hold dead man switch is released. Everything will get it as an alarm here. Okay. So in this any doubt? One two. But here, so you know the value is already. Then back and forth. Okay. Next one. Rotate it. Will be Z axis. So as of now only 3 completed. What about other 3s? Totally 6 are described. As of now I got only the 8. Here 3 also available. What I can do for that? So here we are having the options whether if you want to operate a major axis or minor axis. Here 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 4. So I want to select this which axis I want to join. Okay. So here particularly we are using this ABB robot for 3 applications. One is the pick and place. Okay. So it will keep the product. It will show to the vision system. So the camera which is present there, you can see the top. So it will detect the product. Any failure product is there, the robot will drop the product here. Rejection. You can see the camera here. Suppose the product is okay, just place in the basket. This is the first option. Second thing, you can see the backside CNC machine. Nice. Not a machine, but we arrange it as a okay, so robot will place the workpiece inside and it will come out. The third application, can you see the debulking station here? Can you see the extra plastic pot? So remove that. The robot will take this product, it will go near to the place, it will show like this. So the extra bulb will What is the difference you feel on ABB robot while saying that structure or pendant? What are the difference you feel? Okay, we are using for welding application. Here is the some other axis size. No one asked about payload. Payload payload. How much weight the robot can able to lift? That robot can able to lift. You can see the 165F. Can you see the top? So 165 kg we can able to lift. We can lift up to maximum 6 kg. 6 kg. Okay. Then reachability also matters. How much distance you want to reach? Okay. That robot can reach up to 2000 mm. So always which robot you are going to know to know the exact specification. Can you read the full specification minimum? What is the meaning of R? R is indicating robot. 2000 is indicating distance. I is indicating intelligence. A is indicating the physics. Okay. 165 is the payload. F is indicating floor mounted. Floor mounted is there, top mounted is there, wall mounted is there, conveyor mounted is there. Many types of robots are. So here we are doing the okay. So please give one overview full cell. So this is the exact robotic cell. Wherever you go, the real-time project also, we can see this all the things. We are having the cable tray because here we are not doing any outside safety is very important. Okay, we are having the light curtain facility. We are having the safety gate flags. All the gates are on the safety gate flags. Okay. So this is the entire structure. Wherever we go, we can see this. So just to give one overview, what are the parts? What are the parts consist of robot?